Welcome to Sky's Hatchery. We are going to take off and go to some level and do something here on Shantae. I'm not sure what thing I'm going to do exactly. But in the last episode, we did pick up the Stomp ability, which is hugely important for picking up a lot of things in the game. That we'll get to that eventually. I'm just waiting on certain other abilities to turn up. Well, let me go ahead and get what's here, because there is one thing here. Or, well, a couple things, actually. Probably some flowers, too. But, what am I thinking? I mean, the flowers are not a huge deal right now, but the stuff that you get from them, like that metal shard, 1 out of 5, that's kind of like, you know those things I was picking up under the water, the soul, whatever, and there's 10 of those? Well, the metal scraps that I'm getting from under the flowers are kind of the same way. There's like 5 of those in the game, and we'll need them eventually. We don't need them now, but we will have to get them eventually, so... yeah, we'll worry about that when the time comes, for the time being, whatever. I did start playing the Pirate's Curse a couple days ago, so that's pretty cool. And it's funny, because now seeing these monsters... well, dude, holy crap. It's weird seeing these monsters now. There's a lot of the same monsters you see in that game, which is kind of funny. Seeing like little smaller or different versions of them. It's kind of cool. Very cool indeed. Yeah, look how fast I can kill these monsters, man. It's like nothing anymore. Yeah, he didn't even, oh, well, I was gonna say he didn't even get to shoot me, but then he did anyway, so. Ooh, monster egg, hell yeah. Give me that heal, man. Give me those heals. I'm not even gonna bother exploring the water, because I don't think that I have anything now that I didn't have last time I came through here. At least not for the water, anyway. I do have the elephant, though, which is the main reason why I'm coming through here again. So remember how there was all that wind in here last time? And we couldn't get through because of the wind? Well, with the elephant now, we'll be able to resist that wind and do some things that we normally couldn't do. Yeah, for example, right here. Stomp this out. I'm not sure if we can follow through on this, though. There might be like another soul thing down here, but I don't really know. There is. Well, that's 5 out of 10. Shoot. Okay, but what about in here? Can we do what do we need to do in here? Actually, I believe we can. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Just gotta watch your motion here. Get down as quickly as you can. What do you got for me, baby? What do you got? The heart holder, well, certainly got no objections there. The more of those we have, the better. See, we're already starting on our second row. So there's 7 in the first row, which indicates that most likely there will be 14 hearts in all by the end of the game. I had 13 when I beat the game for the first time. So, and that was before I knew about the heart holder in the first level. So, should know no reason why I shouldn't be fully maxed out at the end of this playthrough. And then we'll see if there's like anything else I can do. I'm curious what that third thing is in the game. Like there's hero mode and regular mode. I don't know what the third mode is. That's what I imagine. Blue. I'm not sure if there's a point to like pressing these blocks onto the platform, because you can press them until they line up right, like here, and then they lock into place, and you can't hit them again after that. So I feel like there has to be a point to that, but I don't really know if there is, or if there is, what it is. So, but whatever. It's gratifying to do it. It's mildly gratifying, I should say. I'm seeing that wind. It might only be in just the room now. Remember how before we came into this room and we couldn't get whatever was on the other side because the wind kept blowing us back? Let's do this again, it's going to be the same thing. But, if we turn into something heavy that can't be blown back, we can get in there just fine. Yeah, yeah. Tell me something good. That's what I like to see. Okay. Spider Dance. Your second tier transformations here. What you do is jump and then kind of double jump. It grabs onto the ceiling, you go crawl across the ceiling. And I hope you don't have arachnophobia, because that crawling animation is extremely good. Extremely creepy and slithery and like skittery, you know? It's hard to find the right words for it. Get away from that. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Apparently I've underestimated my own ability here. I'm trying to think if I want to keep going. I know if I get to the third section of this, like, oh, okay. It's a good thing I didn't keep going. If you're ever tempted to use Warp Dance, you may not want to, because there could be something like that. In that case, there didn't happen to be anything there. Save the game, yeah, why not? Now we're just going to have to go through this again, because if you remember, there was something at the top of this we couldn't get. Well, now that we have Spider Dance, we'll be able to get it. If I'd been smart, I wouldn't have skipped the first section the first time I came through here. So I'm just going to meet you guys at the top. Almost there. Actually, we are there. What am I talking about? Let's go to your second tier, turn to Spider, and... bazoom! Oh, wait. No, not quite there. Do it right there. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Actually, you might have to do this. Sometimes you have to, like, walk off and then hit it again, like this, to keep ascending, so... keep that in mind. You may have to sort of play around with the abilities a little bit, you know, to get the most out of them. And that's what's so cool about it, though, you know, they don't just tell you everything and then this is what you can do and this is all you can do and that's it. You know, you play around with stuff and you find out other stuff you can do. Little variations on the moves. Just like that whole thing I just did with the spider, you know, walking off the side and then webbing again instead of it always having to be a jump straight from the ground, and I just died because I was too busy talking and not paying attention. Ooh, ee, ah. So there's at least 2 things we can get here, and thankfully not any more than that. Ugh. Well, there's one right there, actually. That was easy. Oh. Oops. No, elephant's definitely not going to climb on the ceiling. Alright, let's scoot right on over here. It's another key. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 indeed. Okay, so, we'll grab this pot while we're here. No point not doing it. Alright, so... You may or may not remember where the other one is. It's actually pretty obvious. It's just sitting right out there in the open. But you just couldn't get it at the time. Here it is right here. Actually, you know what? Well, it's too late now. Shot those arrows before I had a chance to... Ooh, boy, be careful here. There's another heart holder. Hell yeah. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's all there is to do in this world, so I'm actually going to get out of here. I have no desire to spend any more time in there than I have to. So yeah, we'll save. So what do we actually get there now? We got the spider dance. But there's also stuff like elephant stuff that we still haven't done here, and look at all the stuff we're missing from there too. Here, and you know what I'm actually going to do, I think, is maybe go here, though. Because I know for a fact, well, do I, though? I don't actually. No, we're gonna hold off on that. There is actually a flower we can get here, and it's actually one of the lesser-known flowers, or one of the last ones I found, anyway. It's because it's kind of hidden, so... But I'll show you where it is. Okay, well, I went through there, and I didn't really see anything, and maybe I... Well, once again, I was like... I didn't want to check the water because I don't have a certain... Oh my god. A TwitchBot down there keeps popping up and saying, connection established, connection lost. So I hope... I was not recording that sound, but if it is, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I can really do about it. Jeez, again? You're telling me the connection has been established, I know. Alright. So that flower is coming up here. Get it? Do I need to click on that or something? Because it's not going to shut up. There. Let me try that. I just clicked on it, so maybe it'll shut up now. No, it's... Now all it's saying is connection has been established. Like, okay, I get it. I'm gonna be able to deal if it keeps doing that every 5 seconds, which is what it's doing. Anyway. Wow, man. Well, I don't know. The thing is, it would be even more annoying if it wasn't recording the sound and you didn't know what I was talking about. Shoot, man. Alright, one more time. Oh, it's faster than I remember. I guess I could have gone over the top. But the thing is, I'm on a mission here to look for a flower, and I wanted to say it was like back there somewhere. Maybe it's up here. I think it's not shutting up, is it? Oh, no, it's right down here. Okay, seriously, don't throw that in my face when I'm trying to make a jump. You had enough. Flower's right there. Then you turn into an elephant, grab the thing, and boom. Okay, why is that? Let me see if I can turn that off. Okay, I think I have successfully made it shut up now. Oh, I want that money up there, but it's not worth it. Whatever. There is actually a spell in the game where you can turn into a pot that just spawns money. And then just basically sit there and grind money all day long. Like in the bathhouse, I guess you can do it. So it's pretty cool. Pretty useful, actually. But the thing is, if you want it, you have to buy the other spell, the warp spell, and then trade it for... Well, you know, I'll actually show that in a minute here. Actually, you know what? This is probably a good time to stop the video, because I'm lazy and I don't want to make no more video for you. So that's all you're going to get for today. And tomorrow, I'll feed you some more cat. Maybe some hash browns or something.